During the next two meditations, we will study in brief and learn from the life of William Booth. William Booth was born in 1829 in Nottingham, England. He was the second son of five children born to Samuel Booth and his wife Mary Moss. William's father was an unsuccessful nail maker and builder, and during William's childhood, the family descended into poverty. In 1842, William's father, who could not afford William's school fees, apprenticed the 13-year-old son to a pawnbroker. But he read avidly and developed an effective style in speech and writing. His father died when William was just 14 years old. By that time, William was helping to earn the family income as a pawnbroker's apprentice. When his apprenticeship ended, Booth was unemployed and spent a year looking in vain for work. In 1849, Booth reluctantly left his family and moved to London, where he found work with a pawnbroker. At age 15, he was converted to Christ through the efforts of a Methodist minister. He joined the Methodist Reformed Church but became increasingly dissatisfied when they assigned him to pastorates. He longed to be free to preach in evangelistic campaigns. He was interested in preaching and working with the outcasts and the poor people in Nottingham, ministering even to alcoholics, criminals, and prostitutes. He used to say, go for souls, and go for the worst. Similar words were echoed by John Wesley: go not to those who want you, but to those who want you most. He made hundreds of hospital calls before he was 20 years of age. People call him the prophet of the poor. He married Catherine Mumford. She supported his desire to launch out independently, and together they founded the Salvation Army. Salvationists who immigrated to other countries began writing to Booth of the need for a chapter here or there, and Booth was quick to respond. Operations were soon set up in the United States, France, Switzerland, Australia, Canada, India, South Africa, Argentina, Germany, and Italy, and several other nations. During Booth's lifetime, the Salvation Army would spread to 58 countries and colonies. Outdoor preaching is not easy. His wife had said some days William arrived home in the evening with torn clothing and a bandage with blood wrapped around his head. Several Salvationists were killed in clashes. William Booth was not an exceptionally gifted man. One of his followers once asked him, Mr. Booth, can you please tell us the secret of your success? William Booth looked down for a while and then raised his eyes that were filled with tears and told him, there have been men with greater brains and opportunities than I, but I made up my mind that God would have all of William Booth there was. Yes, he did exactly that, and God was able to use him as a mighty soldier in his army. He had also said, the greatness of a man's power is in the measure of his surrender. In 2002, Booth was named among the 100 greatest Britons in a BBC poll. In our next meditation, we will learn more about William Booth and the services he rendered to the world. May God bless you. Amen.